All right, ready to go here. Elly De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers.
44, Elly De La Cruz.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning. Here comes Corey Seager.
Ball, that's in.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Showdown. He circles the bases. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. That one ripped but foul. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Goodbye, Homer. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Jake Burger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis under it. One away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that is out of play. The 0-1. In the air, left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. One out, runner at second. Here's Josh Young. Foul ball there. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Nimmo around third. One run is in. And in at second with an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And that's a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Goodbye, their third home run of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Base hit, and a man aboard.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
So far, 7 runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Laureano comes up to hit. And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Out towards right center field. Nimmo coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Vinny Pasquantino, the next up for the Padres. That one lifted to left. And there's 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Center field. Carter settles under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. Back back here in San Diego. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They go back to back. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're at the top of the second. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Nice grab. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Evan Carter. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. On the ground to third. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. That one fouled off. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Out towards right center field. Into the dive, and he got it. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Elly De La Cruz.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
This one looks like trouble. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
He was all over that one. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Man at second. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Laser base hit. 1 run across, and he'll pull into second safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Well, these Rangers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They are perfect with runners in scoring position so far. Not a single out made in those spots, so this team is feeling it.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. Here's the 0-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Nimmo stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Line drive, fair ball. Caught in a rundown now. The relay throw. Man at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And the batter now, Kyle Higashioka. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got him swinging. So he picks up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Bogaerts now. And there's 1 away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that one hammered. Going back. Just missed it. Here's the catcher to hit, Freddie Fermin. Well struck, right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's Ramon Laureano. Runner takes off. Puts it for a strike. Through the third. Save. Got him. That's a strikeout. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Now at the plate, Ezekiel Duran. Swinging a foul out of play. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here in San Diego, leading off, Vinny Pasquantino. Puts a bunt down. Duran gets it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Berger. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado now. Gets the bunt down the right side. Takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
First career win, and it's a doozy, a complete game shutout. That puts you in the company of all-time great pitchers like Louis Tiant and Addie Joss. What a performance today.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From Arlington, Texas, we've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Ramon Laureano. The 0-1. Bunts it towards the mound. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. Next for the Padres, Vinny Pasquantino. Bunted back towards the mound. Sends it to first, and that is out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. The 0-1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they put the tag on him. That's Elly De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. No question about this one. It's out of here. Jonah! A gigantic blast. Gets the bunt down the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Puts a bunt down. Gets it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike 2. That one 95 to finish him off. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. Over to first. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. Back in Arlington, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Burger. And they tag him out. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Gets the bunt down the right side. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. So up next, Jackson Merrill. This one popped up, and that is that. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Here's Josh Young. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. 0-1 now. And a swing and a miss there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Kyle Higashioka. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Number 32, Evan Carter.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
In the air to left center, and it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And here is Ezekiel Duran. Foul ball there. Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. All loaded up. Elly De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a ground ball. Cronenworth as they escape the bases loaded jam. On to the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell.
Oh, gets dirty. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And that one fouled off. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Laureano comes up to hit. Check swing called strike. That is strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Rangers DH, Corey Seager. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
That's the ball.
Berger in now, takes ball one off the plate.
That's inside. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Brandon Nimmo. In the air out towards right center. Merrill makes his way towards it. That is the inning. On to the 4th. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. On the ground. One pitch and one out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Carter takes it in for the out. 2 away down. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. He's over. One. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll touch them all. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
What do you got?
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Out towards right center field. Carter on the move to the alley. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Arlington, bottom 4, Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Cronenworth in plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So next to hit for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And they got him. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Padres up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And he couldn't hold back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now here is Jake Cronenworth.
High.
And that's fouled off. The 0-2. That one just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a
Ball
ball all game long.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Here comes Bogaerts around third. The relay, he'll score easily. And they're up by 3. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
1 away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. A 2-run blast. 1 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tatis at the plate now. That's ball 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Check swing went around. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. They
Yeah,
get
you're
the
out.
and that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
So now back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
To the right side, and that's just foul.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
missed. Into center. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down. One out man at first. So now it's Corey Seager. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Tatis takes it in for the out. 2 down. Now it's going to be Wyatt Langford. 1 for 2.
Ball. No, that's it.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Has room, and he makes the catch.